Okay, let's simplify. So let's take a look at A. So we have negative 2/3, x to the 5th, y to the 1/3, all raised to the 0. Well, anything raised to the 0 power is 1, so we're done. Don't fall for that trick. Don't spend all your time inside the parentheses doing things. Anything raised to the 0 power is 1, other than 0, right? Okay, so let's do B. We have 25 to the 1/2 power times x to the 5th power times 4x to the negative 6th power. Okay, so let's see what we can do. 25 to the 1/2 is the square root of 25, so that's 5. I'm going to change that right away. X to the 5th times 4x to the negative 6. Okay, 5 times 4 is 20. And then x to the 5th times x to the negative 6. We add the exponents when we multiply. So 5 plus negative 6 is negative 1. And then I cannot leave the x to the negative 1 in the numerator, so it's 20 over x to the positive 1. But, of course, we do not leave the positive 1 power there when we write it, right? So we're left with 20 over x. Okay, let's do C, make some space. C, we have 5t to the negative 3rd. Now remember, it's the t being raised to the negative 3rd, not the 5. So this becomes 5 over t to the positive 3rd, right? Remember, this is the power. And t to the negative 3rd becomes 1 over t to the 3rd. And you still have the 5 in front, so it's 5 over t to the 3rd. Okay, and D, we get x to the 7th, y to the 3rd, over x, all to the 1/3. Okay, I'm going to simplify a little in the parentheses first, right, just to make life a little easier. So I have x to the 7th over x, right, and that becomes x to the 6th. So let's rewrite this. X to the 6th, y to the 3rd, all to the 1/3 power. Okay, now we have power to power rule. When we have powers raised to powers, we multiply. So x to the 6th to the 1/3 is 6 times 1/3. 6 times 1/3 is 2. And then y to the 1/3 is 3 times 1/3, which is 1, right? But we don't write the 1. We leave that off, and we get x squared y.